Alright, we're back. As you can see, I made an iron farm. I'm not sure why I default to this iron farm, but this is like the only one that is engraved in my brain. I do not know where I got it from. If you do know where I got it from, please do tell me. I do want to give proper credit, and that's why I'm not gonna go through how this works exactly. But I had to transport villagers in here, and it made a bunch of iron already. I AFK'd here for a little bit. But that's essentially what we're gonna use for the tree farm which we're gonna work on today. And I put it in a proper distance, so as soon as I walk away from it a little bit, it will unload and it will stop generating iron, because we don't have anything yet to properly turn things off. Which actually sounds kind of boring. Oh well, anyways, I found the lava around there, so it was indeed nearby where the pumpkins are. And I have to go off the subtitles, because it only generates like a bunch of popping sounds. Yep, there we go. I dug down here, and that's how I found it. I found it using the sounds. Anyways, we're gonna work on the iron farm today. That means we're gonna make use of all of the iron we got, and finally of the super glue we crafted together last episode. I'm pretty sure, yep, we got the iron sheets over there, and we also made the proper amount of andesite casing. Now I should be able to just make the saws. Correct. And I will place those over here. And now we need something to transfer this, whatever we get from here, to over here, like in a chest maybe. And we also need chests to actually store all of it. I believe one chest for just generally connecting it is enough. I am gonna make more chests however for like just generally storing all of it. And we need a portable storage interface, which means we need 2 more casings. And the more interesting part is gonna be a chute. We will get 4 of these, which is perfect, so we only need to press 2 of those. Right, we got our iron sheets, now we can make those chutes, and now we can make 2 portable storage interfaces. This one I am going to put over like so. So if we have an inventory on here, like let's say a chest, and then we're gonna I'm thinking we have to bury this chest. Right, because we need first a chute to collect all of this stuff, and something that's actually going to interact with it, like so. Now if I glue this together, and it is getting nighttime, so let me actually go to bed first. Now what I should be able to do is I just need to right click this, and that doesn't work, because I need to properly glue this together to this side. This doesn't seem to work. There we go. Now this is connected. We don't have anything to replant anything just yet, but there is something we can make in the future for that. I'm gonna make sure we only have 1 birch sapling, and I'm gonna plant the rest of our saplings and burn the rest in our heat generator. I am going to bury this so we have more space, like so. And I feel like that sheep is going to die. That is varying. Right, I think this is enough for now. I'm gonna put the rest away into the heat generator, like so. And that produced us quite a bit of energy. That's nice. But, oh, it seems like we already transported something inside. Oh yeah, it's working. Our wood farm is indeed working. Now in the future we will sort it out automatically, but for now I will just leave it be for now. And appears now we need more metals. So we definitely need more resources to like make more mechanism stuff and so on. And we definitely need just generally something with which we can go mining, but like in a very efficient way. Sure, we could just always go with our pickaxe and so on, but we have to create mods, so let's instead just make a drill. How about that? So there's 2 ways we can actually make a drill. We can go down vertically, or we can use a minecart drill to go horizontally on each axis. And I think I'm gonna do it as I'm gonna go down to bedrock and start mining over there. So first of all, we need materials for a drill. And I noticed that for that we will also need to make some form of thing, places the rails in front of it, or else we will have a minecart which will drill into nothing. And for that we might need to go to the nether. Because for the deployer we need a brass sand, for that we need brass sheets. This needs brass ingots and we can make them only with a blaze burner. And for that we need copper and zinc. So it appears we need to go to the nether. I'm pretty sure we picked up a bunch of obsidian. Yes, we did. And since we got a bunch of lava... Hold on, let me check if there's another way to make... We could wash magma blocks as well, and that... it seems like we still would need to get blazed somehow. Unless, of course, we find a bunch of magma blocks, which is a lot more plausible. And we just need 3 more obsidian, it seems like. I'm still gonna farm a bunch more. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go out there and see if I can find a ravine where we can get a bunch of magma blocks from. Oh yeah, you still got a boat here. That makes it a lot easier. Alright, let's go. You know what? I totally forgot that those puddles also have magma blocks to them. I'm pretty sure I haven't even found this one yet. Alright, I also found some extra obsidian in some of those chests and some bottles, and I will just wash this magma block real quick. Alright, that's another bottle right there. And I think I'm just gonna put it like right next to the villagers. What could possibly actually never mind. A lot of stuff could go wrong there. Let's put it right here. You've got to be kidding me. I got a very painfully. Oh my god! I mean, imagine misplacing a single obsidian. Could you imagine that? It's. I mean, it's not like I don't have like a lack of obsidian, but still, it's kind of annoying that I just have like an iron pickaxe. I'm not even gonna get this piece of obsidian back. It's just like. Oh my god! It's just so annoying. I mean, look at this. It's just. Oh my god, it's just we gotta wash another magma. Alright, let's wash another magma block. And since we also got a bunch of loot from here, from those pockets, I'm gonna put on these pens, which are gonna be useful with like dealing with piglins and so on. I'm gonna put away out the rest of my stuff. I only need 1 of you. Empty blaze burner, yes, we just need 4 sheets. And I realize we can put stack this on top of each other. I'm gonna take the gold with me in case we find some piglins. And this can go in there. We even got a silk touch gun hole, and trust me, this is gonna be useful later on. Just not right now, but it's gonna be useful. You just trust me on that. I think we just need a stone pickaxe and another. Alright, I got my empty blaze burner. I'm gonna put this piece of obsidian here. This time not misclick it. And let me check what's on the other side of this bottle. Ah yes, we need to go deeper. There's a lava pool right there, that's actually very convenient. It seems that there are also already some piglins, which is amazing. And it doesn't look like there's a fortress nearby. I'm gonna get my gold and then trade with those piglins. I'm gonna put away the empty blaze burner for now. Right, I'm gonna put you away and I'm gonna get my gold. And I'm pretty sure I heard a piglin. Oh, that's a baby piglin. This one will not be able to trade with me. I'm gonna give you a piece of gold. What can you give me for that? Oh, some string, that's nice. I'm gonna keep trading with this one guy for now, until I run out of gold. I'm also gonna let some chunks load in here. Maybe we can find a fortress like so. It doesn't really look like it. Even got some soul sand, that's amazing. And some pearls. Oh, how nice of him. How nice of him. Oh, trying obsidian. This is gonna be important for this respawn anchor, which we'll need for a power loader. So we can actually chunk load things in the future. That's amazing. Okay, so the piece I found myself quite in a pickle. Got a bunch of good stuff from the bartering, but it appears that I am surrounded by hoglins, and my bottle home is down there. But this hoglin over there is also down there, and I think you can see the issue with that. If not, let me make it clear. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Anyways, let's bring those items home. It's always nighttime when I go out of the nether. That's odd. But yeah, I have not seen a nether fortress in the distance, so I guess we'll have to do some bridging, whatever. I should take my fire resistance potion with me. I ran out of blocks to bridge with, so I'm gonna make a quick cobble gem. And now if I break this... mechanical drill. We are making cobblestone now. I'm gonna use this to build the bridges in the nether until we find a nether fortress. I happen to notice that this is pretty slow, so I'm actually gonna rethink this. Like so. Now this is much faster. Oh hell yeah. Plus I just realized this is perfectly balanced. This generates 256 stress units, and this uses 356 stress units. Now I didn't find a fortress, but some might argue I found something better. I found a bastion. Okay, the piglin broods are down there, which is fantastic. Nope, there doesn't seem to be any broods up here, which is perfect, because they're extremely strong. Now, I do not know where the chests are on this one. Oh, there's a brood down there, that is very bad. Oh, that's a brood. That's a brood. I'm gonna lure him. But we got rid of some of them. I am really unsure where the chests are. I have a problem where I think that they are actually up there, so I might do the smart thing and try to bridge up. Alright, I have the upper hand here. Yep, there's a chest over there. Alright, I might need to make another pickaxe, I just realized, because mine is about to break. This should block them off. Oh, we got reactive slime. Fantastic. And we got one piece of ancient debris. That's amazing, actually. Holy shit. There are more chests over there. We have to somehow distract those piglins. I have an idea. Okay, we can distract 9 of them right there. Here's the plan. I will build up here. And then we'll give them like a way in the air. In this little hole. Like so. I will drop the gold in there. Oh, this is not doing it. It is doing it. And they're trapped. Fantastic. 2 reactive slime, amazing. And that's a smithing temple for blaze burner. Let's drop in some more gold while we're at it. We'll just leave it at that. I really need to do something about things spawning here. I just went up in just about in time. But in case you wonder what this reactive slime is about, this is part of my mod. You can also craft it like this, and we will need this for reactive slime blocks, which are basically just very bouncy slime, which is just very bouncy slime. Yeah, plus I just realized we have enough magma for like, we could make cheese balls. Hell yeah. Also, we got a diamond shovel. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna use this, but sure, I will keep it. I happen to notice that there is yet another bastion over there. At least I believe it is one. There's a lot of blackstone and so on, but quite frankly, I think I'm good for now. And this one looks like an even harder version than this, so I just ignore it for now and try to find another never waste biome. And I just found a lava because this gas was distracting me. God dang it. Luckily, there's a very easy way out. Just need to... There we go. Take that. Alright, I think I can get back up, like so. Luckily I had the fire resistance potion, so this would have ended very badly. Anyways, I wanna get over here because... First of all, there's a bastion. Second of all, I still haven't found a nether fortress, so I guess I may as well be raiding more of these bastions. Okay, now the chest we want. No, you don't. Alright, this one with the cross was a slight problem. Alright, crying obsidian, more active slime, we got some gold. Okay, the knockback is kind of annoying. More reactive slime, we got much more magma, and a smithing template, yippee! Alright, got some arrows, some string, a snow pattern. I wanna take on those birds, later. But now I'm gonna... Alright, let's see, we got more reactive slime, some of this, iron block, nice. The golden chest plate, I'm gonna take that. It's a nice replacement. Oh, hell yeah! Okay, this is brutal. I was about to give up on this direction, but it appears there is indeed a fortress. Alright, so I will turn back, grab some more blocks, and then get over there, I guess. I just realized I did pick up a lot of netherrack already. Let me just make another pickaxe real quick before I go. Alright, we are approaching the fortress from a basalt deltas. So, it's gonna be a little bit of a pain to bridge over, but I think we're gonna go this direction. Just that we have a little bit more of a natural bridge. Like, alright. I'm over to vacuum my room so I couldn't really talk, but we got our blade. Like, we successfully captured the blades. That is nice. We can go back now. Now I will need like a mix and stuff. I'm gonna put the blaze burner right there. Then we don't need to put the basin over there. That's fine. Actually, let me move this way one. Let me put it like over here. Like, and then we will need a mixer. And now we make this whisk. Now we can make our mixer. So, bam, bam. Now I'm pretty sure I can connect this just using some belts. And we are still overstressed. Alright, let's make a third water wheel. And that works. Is this fast enough? Yes it is. Fantastic. And we can make brass. And I'm gonna very easily put my output in a chest. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this ourselves a chest like so. I'm gonna put it over here. And then I'm gonna get myself a tube. Place it right over there, and now it will automatically output into this chest. I'm gonna do this so it looks a little bit nicer. And that's that. I'm now gonna make some brass. And for a deployer, which will need to automatically place blocks in a contraption, I will just need a brass and this needs some 4 brass sheets, so that means 2 copper and 2 zinc. What we can do is we can throw 2 zinc in here, 2 copper in there, and we will grab ourselves a little bit of coal, which we should have. Like so. And now we got ourselves 4 brass ingots. We just think we need 1 more actually. Nope, 4 it is. That should allow us to make ourselves a brass hand, and we need to make polished rose quartz, which we can make with some... That wasn't the brass ingots, those are the brass ingots. We need a bit of redstone. I think I have enough. I do not have enough redstone. Okay, that surprises me. I found another buried treasure map, and even one of those armor traps, which is pretty cool. And this one's right here. Okay. No redstone, but we got our 3rd diamond, so we might as well be able to make a diamond pickaxe. Oh hell yeah. Thank you, random villager. I might need to get some rotten flesh, it seems. Or I could trade some other things. Let me check if one of the farmer villagers wants... Nope, you want radishes and potatoes. Alright. I have an idea for I'm gonna collect a bunch of these things. Then try to find a farmer which sells me emeralds for wheat. There we go. Now we go back to the church. Bada bing, bada boom, and we got more redstone. Fantastic. Alright. As you can see, I installed some data packs, just so that over time if I walk like a huge distance that eventually will just be path blocks. Like I like it, I really like it when it comes down like naturally. And another thing is that you run faster on speed, on path blocks. So we can make sandpaper, which we need to make polished rose quartz. We're gonna take this in our fan, this in our main hand, and now we can do this. Polished rose quartz. That's something we need. And with this we can make this electron tube, for which we need like 1 iron for a sheet. Put this together like so. We put this here, and this here. And now we got a deployer. This one we're gonna use for something very special. First, we need a card assembler. Very easy to make. And if I hold the pointer down, you can see we can place this down. We can... yeah, powered card assemblers man attach structures to passing minecarts. So essentially we can move it, drill and so forth, and the deployer is so we can put rails in front of it. I'm gonna place down a deployer like so. This is the wrong direction, luckily we have a wrench, and I want it oriented like this. I'm gonna filter this for rails specifically. So this is going to place down rails in front of itself, and then I'm pretty sure we need something that grids off rails, and I'm pretty sure we can use a... right, this thing, a plow. This will need 3 sheets, 3 alloys, and another casing. Shouldn't be a problem. This one we're going to put over here like so. This is going to grab our rails. So to demonstrate, plow, whenever plows are moved or part of a contraption, it picks up stuff like this, so including rails, which is what we're going to need. And then the next thing, which is going to be the most important part of, are going to be the actual drills. Luckily, I know where we can pick up some more on the side. Alright, we got enough. And finish off this drill. And I need to... oh, that's not the way it should be. I'm gonna expand this in the future, don't worry about that. Now we just need to glue this to... we need to add a bunch of chests actually. We can't glue this together yet. I think a double chest is enough for now, like so. This looks kind of ugly, but I'm gonna use this as the thumbnail anyways. What am I doing? Right, I need to do this, and I will need to glue this together. Right, I'm gonna disconnect this. Can I connect this? Yes, I can. Fantastic. We can connect this, like so, and I'm gonna connect this with the middle one, and like so. And I am going to use a button to very quickly... now we can go very far underground. I'm gonna say we're going to go down... I might go down to like bedrock level and then place it down there. Also just realized I will need a bunch more coal for some torches. And the rest I'm just gonna use for the actual contraption for now. Alright, I will be back once I'm done at like near height 5 or so, like near height minus 60. Right, I'm here at height 58. I might need a space. I'm not gonna go this direction because I can hear lava there. But I am gonna dig a tunnel over here just so we can place this down. Right, I deployed the drill. I'm gonna put stuff I don't need right now in here. Like this. I just picked all of this up on the way down here. And I don't want this to fill up my inventory right now. Anyways, I gave it some rails, so all I technically need to do is I just need to power it like this. And indeed, it starts drilling. Question mark? Oh, it doesn't. I'm guessing maybe I have to move this. Already mine all of this stuff, but I really want to make sure this doesn't go into any lava. But hey, we have a working drill. I should put a seed here next time. That could probably help, but it might also backfire by pushing me to lava. Hey, we found some diamonds, that's nice. Right, I'm gonna let this run for a bit, and I will come back once I ran out of coal or something like that. Right, I think I have to stop this soon. There is lava nearby. It looks like we still have quite some time until this happens. I've uncovered a lot, but it doesn't actually pick up most of it. It mostly just went around most of the stuff we actually need, which is kind of awkward. But oh well, at least we have a way to get materials much more efficiently at least. Right, I think I'm gonna pick this up now. Bum 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 bum. There's a bunch of ores which I have to pick up. Zinc, iron, lapis, lithium, redstone, more redstone. Oh, I found just found a diamond while mining redstone. That's something. More redstone, fluorite, zinc, diamonds, redstone, diamonds, nickel. Alright, right, this is gonna be the height where we get the best of both worlds. So like we have stone and probably some granite and andesite, and we will also get some deep slate and maybe some tough stuff like that. Not that I care about tough really, but it's still gonna be a nice block to have. Right, this is gonna happen again. After that I will go over— oh, this nearly went so wrong. Anyways, after that I'm gonna go over what I got. Right, so we ran into a little bit of a water leak, so I think this is where I'm gonna end it on this side. And I'm gonna go back because I have a bunch of ores just exposed, so I'm gonna pick those up. More 10, lead, copper, redstone, gold, zinc, and osmium. Right, osmium, osmium, zinc, lapis. There's actually some diamonds down there. Do I grab those? Yeah, I grab those. Hello, creeper. I'll blow up my diamonds. God dang it, of course you did. At least you've recovered more. Right, I got a bunch of materials, and I think I'm gonna start automating a bunch of stuff the next episode. Maybe start with a proper storage system so we don't have to deal with chest monsters. And what I'm gonna do afterwards is gonna start automating some things for the andesite age, or just generally stuff we need, like andesite for once, and make another iron farm, just not the vanilla one, but the actual create ones, which are gonna be much more interesting for this kind of stuff. And yeah, I will probably need a bunch more create crafting mechanisms, like a mechanical crafter for stuff like those big wheels, the crushing wheels I mean, which are gonna be important for like an iron farm or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna see you next episode. Bye.